So what are the steps we need to follow in order to create the asset master first? See, we have already seen, right? When we created the GL, when we learned the GL accounting, we have created GL master. When we have created the, when we have learned accounts payable, we have created the vendor master. Same way, for asset accounting, we require one asset master. Asset master data we need to create. To create the asset master data, what do we require? We require asset classes. Asset class, you know what is asset class, right? We have already discussed about the theoretical part of it. It classifies the various assets like we have in organization we may have asset like plant and machinery, vehicle and motors, furniture and fixture, land and building. For each type of asset, we have to create one asset class. You know already this. Then, so how to create the asset class? You have to create asset class and depreciation key in order to create the asset master. Okay, but before we create the asset master, we first need to create the chart of depreciation. We have already discussed about what is chart of depreciation, right? We need to create first chart of depreciation. So first create the chart of depreciation. It contains a list of depreciation area, and we know what is the use of depreciation area. Then we have to assign company code to chart of depreciation. So we'll see one by one of it. First create the chart of depreciation. So you can go to asset accounting by two ways, either by this financial accounting. Under financial accounting, you have asset accounting. Under this, you have all the configuration notes for asset accounting. Or else SAP has given separate transaction code exclusive for asset accounting, which is ORFA. So here you will find all the configuration notes, same thing. So go to the organization structure to create the depreciation area. So here you will find copy reference chart of depreciation or depreciation area. You can also check this. OAP1. Okay, so OAP1 underscore new. So you can go from here because I have never tried this kind of T code earlier. So better to go with the path. Just click on execute. So one thing to remember, we should not create our chart of depreciation by new entry. We have to create our chart of depreciation by copying the chart of depreciation from the existing chart of depreciation. Just click on copy here. So standard chart of depreciation would be given by the SAP here. So I think only one chart of depreciation is there. Okay, 1710 depreciation will copy. Otherwise, we'll find so many depreciation area will be there. I don't know why it is not showing. We'll see here display all values. Oh, only two. Okay, since the server is new, we may have only one. So we'll take 1710 as a standard chart of depreciation. Now we'll copy this to our chart of depreciation. Let's say we were following our configuration in the company code TA00. Okay, so we'll give TA00. Continue. Yes, enter. So do you want to transport the number ranges? Yes. Click on enter. Just Okay, chart of depreciation 17 and 10 copied to TA00. So if you look at here under completed activities, chart of depreciation 1710 copied to TA00. So our chart of depreciation TA00 is ready. Go back. Now specify the description of the chart of depreciation. Here you need to give the description. Second point. Remove this. TA00. Enter and save. So in the first step, we have copied the chart of depreciation from the existing depreciation chart of depreciation. Now in the second step, we have just given the description of the chart of depreciation. Go back, copy or delete depreciation area. Here you will find the list of depreciation areas. Okay. So whatever the depreciation area you want to keep, you can keep. Whichever the depreciation area you don't require, you need to delete those. So what we'll do, select all. I will keep this two depreciation area, book depreciation, local gap in group currency. Okay, other depreciation area I will remove. So select all those, deselect those depreciation area you want to keep and click on delete and save. All those depreciation area which you don't require, those will get deleted. So we have now only two depreciation area in our chart of depreciation. So our chart of depreciation is ready. So you can also check our chart of depreciation OADB code. OADB. See, OADB. OADB is the T code. You can check OADB, your chart of depreciation. Now, our chart of depreciation is ready with two depreciation areas. Now we'll link this chart of depreciation, okay? 1 minute, I will make a note of this. OADB. OADB to check the chart of depreciation. Now we need to assign the company code to chart of depreciation. So before you assign the company code to chart of depreciation, there are certain pre-configuration settings need to be completed from the FI side. Like you have to define the chart of account from in FI, and then you have to define the currencies. So all these settings must be defined in finance. If you want to link your asset accounting with finance, and also you need to assign the non-taxable indicator. If you don't assign non-taxable indicator for asset transaction, then you will not be able to assign your chart of depreciation to your company code. We'll see that. Now go to the same transaction code ORFA. ORFA. Go to the organization structure. See, assign chart of depreciation to company. Click on position. What is our company code? TA00. Assign it here. So you might expect some error here. Save this. See, input tax code for non-taxable transaction for company code TA00 is missing. So why it is expecting this input tax code for non-taxable transaction means, see, while you purchase the asset, okay, you have to pay the input tax. So system is at least expecting you to provide the input tax code for the non-taxable transaction. Okay, later on you can change it. By default, it should have one tax code. You have to assign it. So now we have to go to SPRO. It is related to GST part now. Go to SPRO. SAP reference IMG. Go to financial accounting. global settings, tax on sales and purchases, come to the postings. See here, assign tax code for non-taxable transaction code. So this is a prerequisite. We cannot say anything about this. I mean, it is mandatory. Before, see, if you want to assign, if you want to assign your financial accounting with asset accounting, in financial accounting, first you have to create the chart of account, then currencies, then these three things. If you keep this ready, and apart from that, fiscal year period, if you keep this ready, then only you will be able to assign your asset accounting with financial accounting. So all these things, those are important. Okay, I will show you. Again, we'll see this part. Just check the question mark. So this is one. In case if you have not assigned your chart of account to your company code, then also you'll receive this kind of error. Chart of account is not created in financial accounting for this company code, so and so on. If you have not defined your currencies also, you'll face the same thing. If you have not defined your fiscal year in financial accounting, in that case also you'll face this kind of things. Okay. So these are all prerequisite before you minimum configuration setting should be done from the finance side. Now execute this, find out your company code TA00, sorry. Here you give just V0, save it. So input transaction, input tax code, V0 we have given for your company code. Now close this. Now save. Hope you understood this, right?
Yes, sir.
So generally what happens, there will be separate consultant for, for asset accounting. In implementation, I am talking about. So what he will do, he will start doing his asset accounting, okay? But before, he should be keeping in mind, he should coordinate with the FI consultant in that case. If the project is big, okay, there might be two persons will be doing the implementation. One person will be exclusively taking care of asset accounting. Another person will be taking care of GL, AP, AR. Okay, what happens in that case? The person, let's say, you and Aparna and Salmin is working on one project. Okay, Salmin is working on asset accounting and Aparna is working on APAR GL accounting. Okay, for the same company code. So Salmin started configuring the asset accounting from his end. But before he start configuration, okay, in order to assign chart of depreciation to the company code, he should coordinate with FI consultant Aparna. Then Aparna should configure chart of account at least fiscal year period and currencies. And additionally, she should assign input tax indicator for non-taxable. These four settings need to be assigned. Then only Salmin will be able to assign the company code to chart of depreciation. This is what is expected. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Got it, sir.
Yeah. So once you complete this, once you are able to link, then you have to start with your asset accounting configuration. Okay. So if you look at here, we require to create the asset master data, we require asset class and depreciation key. So first we need to create the asset class, then we need to create the depreciation key. So as per our discussion in our last classes, we said we are going to create two asset classes. One will check, will use for the depreciation based on the useful life of the asset. Another asset class will be using for stated percentage, where we'll specify the percentage. Okay, so we'll create two asset classes. So first thing is, to create the asset class, what we can do is first we have to create the account determination. Asset classes cannot be created independently. It has got dependency on account determination, screen layout rules, And third thing is number ranges. You know what do you mean by account determination, right? We have discussed and I have written the theory here also. You can follow this theory. What do you mean by account determination?
We need to assign the GLs.
Okay, means any GL account which you require to get posted in asset accounting, those GL account need to be assigned in the account determination. Correct. So if you look at here, define asset class. If I go inside, if I want to create the asset class directly bypassing account determination, screen layout rules, and number ranges, what happens? We'll see. Define asset class, click on new entry. So I may give here asset class directly, but these fields are mandatory here. Account determination, screen layout rules, and number ranges. Can I create now asset class directly without this information? I cannot, right? Because
No.
these are all mandatory information, account determination, screen layout rules, and number ranges. So first I will create the account determination, go back. Here is the under asset class, you will have account determination. Execute, click on new entry, just give TA00 PM, plant and machinery. TA00 PM. One more account determination I will create, TA00 vehicle and motor, TA00 vehicle. So one account determination will be used for the asset class for which we are using the useful life of the asset. Another will be using for stated percentage. 1 minute, I am getting a call. 1 minute, I am getting a call.
Okay, sir.
So we have created two account determination, TA00. Now create the screen layout rule. What is the use of screen layout rules? We have already discussed, right?
It is like creating uh, GL accounts, just like how we do it in.
No. Masih, can you try?
Or is it the fields that we control?
Yes, correct. So we control the fields of asset master with the help
Yeah.
of screen layout. Okay. Okay, we'll see that. So if you look at the screen layout, you cannot create the screen layout with the help of new entry option. Okay, you have to copy the standard one. So for plant and I will copy this. T0 PM plant and machinery. Save this. Create another one. T0 VM vehicles and motors. Now create the number ranges. So give your company code TA00. So these number ranges are useful for creation of asset code. Okay. Let's say I am creating 01. So asset code is 10,000 to 10,099. Save this one. One number range I am creating for asset class plant and machinery. Another one I am creating for 0 to 20,000, 20,099. It's a 2 lakh. I will remove 0. Save this. Go back. Now you are in a position to create the asset class. Click on new entry. Just give your asset class. TA00 PM plant and machinery. So assign the account determination respectively. See, for plant and machinery, TA00 PM. For screen layout rules also assign plant and machinery. So here the number ranges for plant and machinery you can see 01 I am choosing for. So let's keep other information as it is. No AUC summary or management of AUC. So normally for normal asset you have to keep this. You can also block the asset class also. I mean once you block the asset class, you cannot create any asset using this asset class. Minimum information, this is only required. Save this. Create one more asset class. TA00 vehicle and motors. Assign account determination. Then screen layout rules. Vehicle and motors. Then number range is 0 to. Enter. Save. So first part is over. We have done with this part. Now we'll define this part. Select the base method as 011. Then multi-level method. Then period control method. Then you can define your depreciation key. Now first we are using the base method, you know, right? Go to SAP. Go to here, go to depreciation, valuation method, depreciation key, calculation method, base method. Base method, we are using 011, 0011 percentage from the useful life of the asset, and 0014 stated percentage, means you need to specify the percentage. So we are using 0011 for the useful life of the asset and 0014 for the both 0011 and 0014. Period control method we can keep common. This, sorry, multi-level method we need to change. We'll see. So now multi-level method. TA00 chart of depreciation. Okay. Click on new entry. Multi useful life, multi-level method based on the useful life. Multi-level method, useful life of asset. So when it is started, when it is starting from the ordinary depreciation started, select this, enter. The other options are also there. Capitalization date, ordinary depreciation started, special depreciation started. So capitalization date means the date on which you are booking, you are bringing your asset in the books of account. But ordinary depreciation start date means the date from which you want to start calculating the depreciation. We'll discuss on this later. Enter, save, go to level, new entry, 9999. You give all the 9999. So what is the use of multi-level method means? With the help of multi-level method, you can calculate different rate of depreciation for the particular asset. Okay, let's say for example, this asset is acquired on 2022. So validity. So for 2 years, okay, you want to calculate depreciation on the acquisition value for 5%. Okay, on the same asset after 2 years means from 22, 23, 24 up to 24, you are calculating 5% depreciation on asset. Let's say then 2025 year onwards, you can calculate so up from the 2025 to 2030, 5 years, you want to calculate 10%. So multi-level method is used for majorly this kind of, for particular asset, you want to calculate different rate of depreciation. Okay, you can give by giving this kind of information. Okay, multi-level method. For one asset, you can calculate different rates of depreciation depending on the business need. This you can do with the help of multi-level method, but we are not going to do that. I am deleting this. Now I am showing you how it is being done. I am taking acquisition year 9999, validity period 9999, 12 period, base value 24. I want to calculate from the net book value offset. I am not giving any percentage here. Okay, I will activate the remaining useful life. I will explain you later on why I have done this. What is the use of 9999 means? This particular multi-level method key is useful throughout the life. Again, because you are calculating based on the, you are calculating same percentage, right, from the useful life of the asset. So you don't need to create multiple, you don't need to come here and define your rate of percentages in multiple times by specifying the year. That's why I've given 9999. So this is valid throughout the life of the asset. So in case you have to specify percentages, like I have shown you just now. For 2 years, you need to calculate some 5%. Again, post 2 years, you have to calculate some other rate of depreciation. In that case, you have to specify the year. Otherwise, this is not required. You have to give only 9999. You got my point? Any asset for which you have to calculate rate of depreciation differently for different years. In that case, you have to specify the year here. Just now I showed you, right?
Yes, sir. Got it.
Uh, in real scenario also we need to give 999, or according to the client
Mostly
we need to proceed.
9999 only we have to give, because this multiple level method is used throughout the useful life of the asset, because you don't have that kind of business need, right? Wherein you have to go and for a few years you need to define this many percentage for a few years. If you have such kind of requirement, then you specify year, acquisition year, and what is the validity in period. Just now I showed you, right? Same way you have to define. Okay.
Okay.
So now we'll create another multi-level method key. MSP. Multi-level for stated percentage. Save this. Validity from the ordinary depreciation started. Levels. So here, see, Vasif, if your business is requiring you to calculate the rate of depreciation, let's say this asset is acquired on 2022. Up to 2 year, okay, they want you to calculate base depreciation on the acquisition value of asset, okay, which is 5%. Then after 2 years, means in the year 2025, then up to 2030, 25 to 5, 2030, 12th period, then 0 1 acquisition value, then 10%. If that is a requirement, you need to specify like this, okay? But if that is not the requirement, then only same rate you need to follow, then I am deleting this. You have to go with 9999. Means common for all year, valid for every year. Here I am using acquisition value 10%. Okay, save this. Hope you understood this. Why I'm taking 999? Why I'm specifying the year? If you have same percentage across your useful life of the asset, use 999. If you have to use different percentage, then specify year, valid year in validity, and then you can go ahead. Save this. Now period control method. Chart of depreciation TK00. Let's copy this. TPL. So 01, 01, 02. In case of acquisition, we want pro rata basis. In case of acquisition for following year, pro rata basis. In case of retirement, retirement also will see pro rata basis. Or transfer also will take pro rata basis only. Pro rata only. So we'll keep all 01, 01 here. Okay. Save this. Now create the depreciation key. Chart of depreciation. All the things are getting created under chart of depreciation only. Okay. Click on new entry. So TUSL, useful life. Depreciation key from the useful life of the asset. Depreciation to the day, you have to activate this option. Why I'm activating, I will let you know later. Okay. Assignment of calculation method. New entry. Depreciation type, ordinary depreciation. Phase from the ordinary from the start of date depreciation. Base method 0011. We have already taken that. We have already discussed. Period control method, TPL, and multi-level method for useful life. Enter. Class straight line depreciation. Okay. Now save this. Save this. So we have created the depreciation key. Go back. So you need to activate the depreciation key. Back. So it is inactive. Select this, activate. Save. Now create one more depreciation key. T0 SP. Depreciation key based on stated percentage. Save this. No, just go to the calculation method. Ordinary depreciation. Same from the started. Here you select 0014. Period control method also same. TPL. Multi-level method. Stated percentage. This is also straight line depreciation. Save this. Go back, and activate this. Save this.